Hola, los peeps, and welcome to another Power Packed Phillips podcast. MSAs, please write down that your homework tonight, workbook page 48, problems 5 and 6. Oh my gosh, your hands are going to be killing you after you do all those problems. Don't forget, you have a new EOC review packet this week on inequalities. Problems 1 through 10 are already worked out in Blackboard. Check them out. It would be wise to make sure you understand how to do the problems in the packet before tomorrow, because you have a district quiz tomorrow. Let's make sure we're not the ones that are on a PowerPoint during TV announcements because you didn't do well and Mr. McGrath beat you and you were another one that bites the dust. Directions for Chapter 4. Test corrections are in Blackboard. We are still keeping an eye out on Week 6 scores. Thinking at this rate, the Cubs might make it to the World Series. I didn't say win it, but they might make it to the World Series before the Week 6 scores, come out. Please write down, oh yeah, there's our Vikings fan. Hey, Vikings, woo! Focus, Mr. Phillips. Please write down lesson 5.3, point slope form, part 4. Don't be like our Vikings fan. Wah, the Bears beat us. Wah. Because the formula for point slope form will be on your EOC reference sheet. Remember, we said point slope form is the magnifying glass to start the campfire. I'm going to ask that you take out a piece of graph paper, and on your piece of graph paper, I'm going to ask that you draw, copy, clone, duplicate, nice vocab, da bears, this XY coordinate grid. Make your life easy. Go right 4, go up 5, go left to -5, and why don't you just go down to -2. And then you're going to put yourself a dot at the ordered pair 1, 1. Then you're going to put yourself a dot at the ordered pair -1, 3. Then you're going to connect them with a line, arrows on both ends. Once you're done with that, please staple it into your spiral, and we are going to work the problem. Please write in your spiral, write an equation in point slope form of the line shown. Please copy that in your spiral. Please write in your spiral step number 1. First thing we're going to do is find the slope. There are 2 different ways we can find the slope. This is probably the easiest way to find the slope. You're going to draw yourself a right triangle. Notice that in my right triangle, my rise is 1, 2. My run is 1, 2. When I simplify 2 over 2, I get 1. But be careful. You don't want to be on the roller coaster in May when we go to Busch Gardens with Mr. Phillips on this part of the roller coaster. Because if you are, nice, all over you. That's going to be Mr. Phillips, that's going to be you, and that's going to be people laughing behind you. Why? Because you forgot. This is a negative slope. Negative slope. So make yourself a note on your graph. This is a negative slope. So our slope is -1. The other way that you could find a slope, probably not the easiest way, but it still would work for this problem, is to do m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Label your ordered pairs, x1, y1, x2, y2, plug them in, you should get -1 also. Step number 1, find the slope. Step number 2, please write in your spiral. Step 2, you're going to substitute x1, y1, or substitute x2, y2. Remember, the question asks us to write the equation in point slope form. You can use, either given point. So you can substitute in x1, y1, or you can substitute in x2, y2. I'm going to substitute in x1, y1. So I am going to take x1 out. I will put in -1. I'm going to substitute 3 for y1. I am going to substitute for my slope. Slope is -1. I notice that I have 2 negatives in a row here. My 2 negatives in a row are going to change to a positive. So this is one answer for point slope form. But Mr. Phillips, what if I choose this pair of shoes or this ordered pair? Good question. Swedish fish for you, unless you're on Proby. If you choose the second ordered pair, take out x1 and put in 1. Take out y1, put in 1. Take out your slope, we said was -1. I do not have any negatives that are 2 in a row that I need to change. So if you chose the second ordered pair, this would be your answer for point slope form. So when you do a problem like this, both answers are correct. Both answers are correct. Thanks for watching. See ya. Go Vikings this weekend. I need you to take down the Packers. Seriously. And all my Viking fans out there, I'll pay you Swedish fish if the Vikings win this weekend. Thanks. Bye.